You can't ever be disciplined in your craft, in your work, in your business, or whatever it is that you're doing because of one single thing. And this is not a discipline talk. I'm not a guru who is teaching you about discipline, but about the primal way in which discipline comes about. You are always doing passive habits nowadays. Habits like scrolling on social media mindlessly, eating junk food unconsciously, watching movies all day without putting in intention and effort. And you've taught your brain to think that it's normal to do things without your mind, to do things mindlessly, without consciousness, without effort, without you being present. No wonder you don't have the discipline to go to the gym consistently. No wonder you can't focus on your work without mind wandering and thinking about what happened yesterday. No wonder you don't have the mindfulness and presence to focus on your craft without thinking about something else. It's because you've trained your brain to act passively. You've trained your brain to act without mindfulness, without effort, and without intention. Because you scroll all day, you play video games, you check social media without even being intentional, without asking yourself, what am I going onto this website to do? What am I going onto social media to do? Am I going there to message somebody? Am I going there to search for information? Am I going there to learn something? You never ask yourself these questions. You just pick up your phone and start scrolling mindlessly and unconsciously. And your brain, being a very efficient machine, seems to learn easily. Your brain is plastic enough that it can learn and unlearn new things. And that is the reason that you pick up your phone mindlessly and scroll all day without any form of intention. And now when it's time for you to be disciplined on your work, on your craft, on your purpose, no discipline. Because your brain doesn't know what it means. Your brain doesn't know what it feels like to act intentionally, to do something with effort. It's used to doing something mindlessly and unconsciously. It's used to picking up your phone without your intention and scrolling all day. It's used to playing loud, fast music mindlessly without even knowing what is the purpose. It's used to eating junk food without you asking, why am I even eating this food? Does it do my body any goodness? Does it do my body any benefit? Your brain is used to passive habits, that is things that you do unconsciously and mindlessly. And that is why you lack discipline and focus on things that actually matters. That is why you can't focus on the book you are reading without thinking about what happened yesterday or without thinking about what will happen in the future. That is why you can't work on your business, on your project, on your craft without mind wandering and daydreaming. That is why you lack the focus and discipline to keep going. That is why you can't act mindlessly, effortfully, and intentionally. Do you see what passive habits has done to you? That is why I'm saying, take a step away from mindless habits. One of the most insidious form of mindless habits is scrolling on social media. Going onto social media to read the news, to see the trend, to see what's going on online. Mindlessly. Come to think of it, does this thing do you any purpose? Does it bring any goodness to your life? You just do them mindlessly because you feel it's a form of entertainment and it saves you from boredom. But you are doing yourself more harm than good because you are training your brain to act passively. And your brain is a very tricky machine. It loves things that doesn't use much energy. It loves things that doesn't use much effort. That is why you keep going to scroll every time. That is why you keep going to play video games every time. That is why you keep eating junk food. Your brain doesn't want to do things that has effort. And you've trained your brain to do these things over and over again, mindlessly. That is why when you need to do things with intention, with effort, with mindfulness, with presence, your brain is not there. You can't focus on your work. You can't focus on your project. You can't focus on your craft because your brain has trained or has been trained to do things mindlessly and effortlessly. So sad. Bring your brain back. Recalibrate your brain into doing things mindfully. When you feel the urge to scroll, when you feel the urge to do things mindlessly, when you feel the urge to play video games all day, when you feel the urge to eat junk food, Ask yourself this one simple question. What's the purpose? What's the benefit? What's the benefit of scrolling all day? Nothing. For entertainment, you know that you are not getting entertained. You're just being in the loop of scrolling all day without purpose. You get tired, you get brain fog, and you get weak by scrolling all day. So it's of no use. Next time you want to eat junk food, ask yourself, what's the benefit of this food? Does it do my body more good or more harm? Answer with all honesty. Does junk food do you good? No. So why eat junk food anyway? Do you see? When you have the urge to scroll all day, you have the urge to play video games, ask yourself, is this really for entertainment? Or I'm trying to escape boredom? Or I'm trying to escape reality? I'm trying to escape mindfulness and presence. Whatever you do that is keeping you away from mindfulness and presence will have a bad effect on your brain. And then in the long run, you can't focus on things that has purpose, or you can't be disciplined on things that brings you fulfillment. And what's your essence? Fulfillment and purpose. So anything that doesn't bring you purpose and fulfillment, then of course you need to do away with it. And that's what we teach you. If you watch the video this far, it means this kind of message resonate with you. Welcome to the tribe.